it all done, but you want to get it done very quickly. So lifestyle expert Shoana Jensen is here to show you how. Yeah, I love the idea for this segment because I think people are feeling very rushed and you feel a lot of pressure when you're entertaining. So you're going to give us some shortcuts to getting our entertaining prepped.
Yeah, it is, and it's about the prep, and you know what? It's about having fun. So just take a deep breath, release, and not everything. It should almost be like making an average dinner for your family. Almost. Okay, a little step up, but it's about planning.
Okay.
So some of these tips are going to help you. Let's start with the soup.
Yes.
Okay. Pull out that power blender that you use for your smoothies and your, if you really like it, your nut butters, things like that. These power blenders like this Vitamix, they can make soup from scratch. So think about, your stovetop will be busy with other things. Your oven might be busy. So you can actually make your soup in the Vitamix. You throw the ingredients into it. There's recipes all over the internet.
Yeah.
You throw the ingredients into it. You just turn this bad boy on and let it crank it right up. Okay? A lot of them have soup settings that are actually timed for you properly, but these are so powerful and the velocity goes so quick, it actually heats it. You will take the lid off and steam will be pouring out of it and it's ready to go.
That's amazing.
And, if you really want to do a shortcut, if you just buy the soup and put it in the blender, I'm not going to tell your judgy sister that you did that, okay? Not that I have one, my sister's fabulous. Okay.
Time saver, I like that.
You know what I mean? But again, use some of these appliances to help free the kitchen space in your range and that kind of a thing.
Absolutely.
Next, slow cooker. I'm a crazy slow cooker lover. I love it, love it, love it, love it. You're going to use this for a multitude of things.
Okay.
For starters, if you have a big 6-quart one, you could make a small turkey in it. So you could actually make your turkey in your slow cooker if you choose to do so. But my favorite way of using it for meals like this is you can make your mashed potatoes ahead of time. Like I'm talking hours ahead of time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not the big rush at the end.
Yes.
Or your stuffing. And you put them in your slow cooker on the warm setting and it completely keeps them flavorful and warm and ready to go. It doesn't dry anything out.
True.
Because you've got this ceramic base, right? So it's not that dry heat. It's good. So use your slow cooker for things like that. Again, you're freeing up your time at that end of meal crunch. All you have to do then is pop this into your serving dish and put it on the table and you're good to go.
And it's the timing situation that freaks a lot of us out.
It is.
How am I going to make sure this is still warm when the turkey comes out of the oven? So this is genius.
So you're not making everything at once. Yeah, exactly. You're not making everything at once. You're making them throughout a few hours and just letting them sit aside. Like the soup, heat at the last minute. This is ready to go.
You're almost convincing me to cook, Shoana.
Oh, I'm excited. Woo, what a compliment that is.
It's amazing.
So now you're going to pull out, if you have it tucked away, you shouldn't, your toaster oven. Now to call this a toaster oven is a bit of a
water in there.
I know. This one's a Cuisinart, and boy am I nuts about this. It's one of my favorite newer things. It's also a steam oven at the same time. So I do not have enough time in this entire show to tell you everything I can do with this one. So we'll have to visit that another day. But pull out your toaster oven and do things with it like, well, if you are a small family, you could cook a small chicken in it, 4-pound chicken in 40 minutes, so no problem.
Amazing.
You don't have to do the big turkey thing or a turkey breast. You can do side dishes in here. You could do some of your food prep if, let's say you're going to cook your bacon that might go into your Brussels sprouts or, whatever it might be.
Yes.
Because it's the steam, you can do things like warm up your dinner rolls.
Oh, nice.
So you're just putting them inside. That's a big thing in my family. And one of the last things my mom always seems to do before dinner is, got to warm up the rolls.
Yes.
And put them in. So
it is important. I like the rolls to be a little toasty.
Right? So do I. That's it. I can't have it any other way now.
Yeah.
My mom spoiled me. So the toaster oven can do these little tabletop ovens. They can free up again that oven space that you need that gets a lot of people into the buying because most of us only have one oven. And if you have two, yay, I'm coming for dinner.
No kidding.
Yeah, great.
I'm coming to your house.
Yeah, right? So consider pulling that
those up, use this, and so now you've got so much help in the kitchen here.
You've got so much help. You with these appliances, like you're getting into the almost done. Like I don't want to overstate that because you still have to do a little bit more.
Right.
But you may enjoy a glass of wine while you're cooking dinner during this, if you have a little time for that. Now, let's get to dessert and pies. So, homemade pies are always a good thing, but let's get realistic. Not everybody has the time or desire to make a homemade pie crust. So there's lots of fun things out there to show your guests that you did take the extra step. Like, you actually care. You If you want to go and buy your pie, go ahead. I'm not going to judge you.
I'm going to buy my pie.
Yeah, I won't judge you, I promise.
Yeah.
But if you go and buy, the frozen pie shells that you can get, no problem. If you want to make the effort, you just put the shell into your own pie dish. If you just want to leave it in an aluminum that it comes in, I am so fine with that. Put it in, put in your filling, and yes, this is canned pie filling. You can go right ahead and make yours from scratch if you want. Apple pie is really easy to make, so I recommend it.
Okay.
Now, these are things that I found on Amazon, and I'm kind of crazy about these. And they're templates to punch decor, see here, on the top of your pie. So you've got apples and maple leaves and just good, just fun little, it's almost like snowflake-ish. So I really like these, and you're just taking the other pie shell that comes... Usually they come in a 2-pack.
Yeah.
Laying it down flat, and you actually want the ridge side down because we're going to cut into it because we're just going to flop it over. And just like a cookie cutter, I mean, you just push. I mean, honestly, this couldn't be easier. Just push it into the top.
And it
will
homemade.
Release. Yes. And you're making this just that little special something. Take a sharp knife if one of them wants to stick in there. And then really, really easy. Fold it in half.
Oh, yeah?
I'm hoping. This is a silicone mat. I also grabbed it on Amazon, actually.
Okay. Fold
it in half, and if this isn't too warm, I'm a little worried about the studio lights, because you should work with pastry that's chilled.
Okay.
Just lift it. I'm getting a break here, but you'll get it. And just put it onto the top.
Oh,
and then you've got your apple pie, right? I know.
That is so good.
And so, I mean, technically...
Beautiful.
Yeah. Technically, that's a bought pie, but it has that, you cared, you gave the extra effort, you don't have to feel quite as guilty, but it took you, 3 minutes.
And may I suggest actually making this happen in real life? Because doesn't that look even more homemade?
Yeah.
Like, look, there's like pieces falling off.
Oh, for sure, you don't want it perfect.
I made it all from scratch. Oh my gosh, I've been in the kitchen all day. These are great, great tips.
Good.